The Cayo Perico Heist is still the most efficient and easiest money-making method in GTA Online in 2025. In this guide, I'll show you the latest meta strategy, how to complete all the setups and the finale quickly, smoothly, and with maximum profit. I play as a solo grinder, and I know many of you do too. While the Cayo Perico Heist is the most beginner-friendly and straightforward heist in the game, the huge 2.5-hour cooldown for solo players can feel inconvenient. But don't worry, you've come to the right place. I'll walk you through how to run Cayo Perico as a solo player efficiently, while also showing you how to reduce the cooldown to the regular 48 minutes. On top of that, I'll break down each setup with fast and easy methods so you can breeze through everything and get straight to the money. Okay, let's get into it. For the first setup, the approach vehicle. For a long time, I thought the long fin was the meta choice. Don't get me wrong, it's one of the easiest setup missions and one of the best approach vehicles. But in this guide, we're not going to the North Dock or airstrip for secondary loot. Instead, we'll be getting our secondary loot directly from the compound, and in about 90% of cases, you'll end up with a full bag of gold. That's why the approach I'm talking about is the Kasatka. The setup mission is relatively easy and fast, and by using this approach, we save a lot of time during the finale. As I said before, we don't need to go to the North Dock or airstrip. We can head straight into the compound. For the Kasatka approach, the setup mission sends you to a Merryweather testing site to find and steal a sonar jammer from one of their submarines. Once you choose the Kasatka, don't just hop on your Sparrow or Oppressor and fly there. Instead, use the fast travel option in the Kasatka to get close to the testing site. After that, drive the Kasatka as close as possible to the marked location. There will be guards, boats, and a helicopter patrolling, so use your Kasatka's missiles to destroy them. When the area is clear, equip your scuba gear inside the Kasatka and exit. Swim down to the submarine below, enter, and search for the sonar jammer. Be careful. Guards will be inside, especially around tight corners. That's why I recommend using the assault shotgun, which makes clearing them out much easier. Once you've acquired the jammer, exit the submarine and swim back to your Kasatka. And the first setup completed.
Which is just what we want, of course. The deflector will be a small box with switches, an antenna, and so on.
All the other approach setups are pretty much the same as what everyone else does, so nothing new there. For the weapons, always go with the aggressor loadout. It's by far the best option. There's just one thing you need to watch out for. When you launch the aggressor mission, if it tells you to head to Merryweather HQ, don't bother with it. That mission is painfully long and annoying. Instead, just swap sessions and start the mission again. You'll usually get an easier version. Once that's sorted, the rest of the setups are the usual ones. I'll just fast forward through those in case someone new needs to see them, but nothing complicated there.
Swanky office block core bringing a nice little shipment of unregistered weapons. We go there, take them, and this covers our tracks. Somewhere.
Man down! New blip! Man down! Fuck off!
If you have trouble opening it, check for their computer. Probably a remote system. Was that it? Did it open the locker? Okay, it's one thing to get them. It is another thing to keep them. Get ready. Acquiring all new weapons and tools, it is labor-intensive, Captain. Only way for professionals such as us. Nothing to trace, nothing to lead trouble to your door. And when you offend a man such as Mr. Rubio, trouble will do its best to seek you out. Security is in serious need of updates. This would never happen at Russian government troll farm. Good job. We location of the archive. Now, you are approaching it now. Watch out. This place will also have CCTV. Now, do not get distracted in there. The fail-safe tool will be the size of a credit card. Probably it will have an antenna. Do you have the device? Get it out of there, quickly. In our line of work, it pays to look ahead, Captain, to think of how we cover our tracks. And the most important way will be to destroy all vehicles, weapons, and equipment once we are finished. No loose ends. Mr. Rubio takes hold of loose end. He will strangle you with it, yes? If we are going to get into Mr. Rubio's bulletproof display case without breaking what's inside, we will need very specialized tools. Plasma cutter. But tools such as this is very easy to trace, and this is very bad for us, so we borrow it from someone. Again, who was planning the robbery of their own. I have been given tip of their safe house. That is where we start. Remember always, Captain, I am the man who lives in your ear, but we sail on your ship. This is your operation, your payday. I am the grease in the wheel, the elastic in the underwear, the caviar in the tin. But this is all. You are the Captain. Well, to guess based on the lack of shooting and shouting, they are not home. Perhaps they are doing jobs sooner than expected. Is there anything there that can help us find where is their target? Blueprints, schematics, anything for me to cross-reference. Send me a photograph. Perfect. Now give me a moment. Ah, there you are. I will send you new location now. his art of disguise. You work hard, Cat. In these places, no one asks questions. The torch will not just be lying around. You will need to search toolboxes and so on. Did you have it yet? Bring it back to me and I will store it for final operation. Ours is a strange business, Captain. We work so hard to get new weapons, vehicles, equipment, and then afterwards we destroy it all. The only way to be safe, not sorry, yes? We leave behind a single piece of the jigsaw. Mr. Rubio will finish it.
Now, after finishing all the setups, it's time for the finale. And this is the most important part of the guide. This is where we deal with that annoying 2.5-hour cooldown for solo players and bring it down to the regular 48 minutes. Here's how. First, join a public session and start the finale from your kasatka. Set matchmaking to open and wait for a player to join. Ideally, look for someone who's a low rank or a new player, because chances are they won't know how to sneak through Cayo Perico without getting detected. As soon as one player joins, set matchmaking back to closed and start the heist. Now, I know what you're thinking, but I'm only getting 85% cut instead of 100% if I went solo. True, but here's the thing. Since we're pulling gold as secondary loot, you'll actually end up making way more than you would solo. On hard mode, you'll usually walk away with anywhere between $1.4 million to $1.9 million, depending on the primary target. And because you didn't complete it solo, the cooldown will only be 48 minutes instead of 2.5 hours. That means more runs, more consistency, and way more money stacking up. So yeah, I hope this guide helped you guys run the Cayo Perico heist more profitably and efficiently. Keep grinding, keep stacking, and I'll be back with another video soon. Until then, peace out.
You are a good swimmer. The maintenance room is not far. You know, I once knew an admiral who said that swimming through an undersea pipeline was closest he felt to inner peace. An interesting man. God rest his soul. So, next stop, swimming pool. Well, judging from the lack of terrified screams, I will assume you made it through the uncharted tunnel and into the den of strung-out militiamen. Good. Things are going according to plan, huh? Now, let's see what he has for us in the vault this time. You should remember there is a cliff here. It is an attractive alternative to being captured alive. Be careful in this area. Mr. Rubio's personal bodyguards, they know their soldiers, and they will know you are not one of them, no matter what uniform you are wearing.
Sí, anda por aquí. Lo vi hace un rato.
Ah!
It would be rude not to check the safe, I think. Another fingerprint scanner here. Okay, standard procedure with the tool. Cycle through the fragments and match them up to the target print. You're through. It cannot be far. Okay, time to focus, yes? This display case is bulletproof and bomb-proof. The only way in is the plasma cutter. One slip, if you lose your finger. Big slip. Well, just ask my uncle. You know, there is something about coming all this way to steal a bottle of booze which speaks to me on a very deep level. From what I can tell, they have sealed the drainage pipe. You will need another way out. You must use them simultaneously. Extra guards just arrived. Be careful. If you see anything you like on the way out, do not be shy. Help yourself. Perfect. Good choice. have no idea what's hit them. We are almost home. Just get out of there. So, the sub is not where you left it. New coordinates should be on your GPS now. This time is the the straw that breaks the camel's hump, I think. Nothing is wasted, especially information. We cannot use something this time. We save it for next time. They have their attack boats mobilized along the coast. Uh-oh. By the sounds of it, Mr. Rubio is getting back in his helicopter. Watch out. Okay, everyone has an exit. Now, we regroup and head back north. Everyone accounted for.